Hello, Virgo. Thank you for being here. Welcome to your weekly love reading. So, we're going to be starting with the Angel Answer cards. This card will answer whatever question you have at the end of the reading or become a part of the reading. Sometimes it's both. So, Angel Answer card for Virgo for their love reading. 3, 2, and 1. And I don't know if you saw that, but there was a card that flipped over. So, let's see here, Virgo. A Romance Angel card for Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. Oh, again. Wow. Going to be an interesting reading if that keeps happening. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So, is there someone that every time you enter a relationship, you compare everyone to this person, and then you treat them as if they were that person? This is speaking to those cycles of what we do. Having been being someone who has married and divorced, when you've learned a tough lesson, I think it's hard not to compare everybody else's behavior to that. I know people say, well, you shouldn't think about your ex, you should move on. Yes, but at the same time, I feel for you because it's not always easy to do. But in this always makes me think of, they talk about releasing the energy. And so you write down what you feel on the paper and then say you burn it safely. You don't want to set anything on fire that you shouldn't, mind you. But, I am, whatever. And let it go into the energy, into the universe is more or less what it is. It's not witchcraft. It's just more like, it's symbolic of releasing the hurt that makes you react or act the way you do in possibly other relationships. So, because if you notice, she looks bound up, doesn't she? Look at all this stuff tied around her, and it's like a mishmash. It's not comfortable looking. It just looks like she's tied up, figuratively, but literally for us to see it figuratively. So, Virgo, cards for, wow, now your cards are shooting out, flipping over and shooting out. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so that would be this, then this, then this. If you watch me before, I don't do reversals, so don't be surprised if I'm flipping the cards over. Those that help me, as I always say, know that I'm very literal and logical, so reversals don't work, not for me. And I have enough decks here that's not an issue. Interesting, Virgo. Release your ex. The time has come to clear energy. Perfect timing. The Fool, a new start. This is saying that you can do this. Be careful when you do it because you don't want to just step off the cliff, and that's what the dog is there to remind you. Keep yourself grounded in what you think the future holds for you. I think it's very interesting because it comes with the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is confusion. In this case, I believe it's confusion. Could you be spoiled for choice? Absolutely. But because of what I just said and releasing your ex, I believe that you are unsure of what your new move is going to be. And that's why the Fool and the Six of Cups came out together, because you really don't know what to do. Even if you release your ex, you're contemplating, like, what do I do now? This talks about communication. This is the Eight of Rods. So I believe that your clarity comes in the form of messaging with someone, communicating with someone, possibly starting with the Eight of Wands, and you taking a different look. The Hangman. This to me would say that if you've been communicating with someone, that you need to take a look at it from their perspective. And I say that because of these cards. You know, you release your ex, you're ready for a new start, but you're kind of confused. Not only are you confused, but when messages and the hangman is looking at things from a different point of view. He's not being hung, God forbid. He is just seeing things from another perspective. So this to me says that either you need to look at messages and take things and look at them how someone else might see them. Maybe your perspective has been rather closed in that you only see it from your side and you don't think about how the other person is feeling. Or the other option is that you did have a new start, you got confused, and messages, this red here could be passion, it could be anger, angry messages, and now you're looking at them from another point of view. So let's get more information. So what is Virgo going to learn, you know, if he, with the hangman? What does Virgo learn if he takes a different point of view with the hangman? What does Virgo learn? Don't laugh. I just saw the hangman go in and not come out. So what does Virgo learn with the hangman? That's an awesome card you got there, Virgo. This is what you learn. 10 of Pentacles. What do you want? I feel like you're being faced with the realization of what do you really want. And what the hangman does is show you. And I'm actually going to use the book because I want you to see what the 10 of Pentacles says. An old man surrounded by family and possessions contently strokes a dog. Life is full, wealth will be passed down through the generations. The family is safe and secure. The hangman, that's what I asked about. What will you see if you look from the other person's perspective? I think what it's trying to say is they see opportunity and a belief in the relationship. But you have to move forward from the past is what this seems to be saying to me. So let's see here. More help for Virgo. Since Virgo is confused, needs to look. Let's see. What else can we tell Virgo? Okay, so that's incredible. Now, I'm so glad I do this on camera because you probably wouldn't believe me. This explains a lot. You know that confusion could be dealing with a Capricorn because you got the devil. But the devil also is symbolic of taboo, of addictions, can be codependent relationships. And you got it with the hangman. The hangman now, twice in your reading. This leads me to believe that somewhere in your past there is an ex-relationship that is having an effect on you. That maybe you had a new start. Maybe you got confused because of how you're viewing things from the past. And some messages, texts or emails. The hangman needing to look at things from the other person's perspective. So because the 8 of Wands was here, I would have to say that whatever communication was done, this is saying you need to relook at it because of the 10 of Pentacles. And I asked what I feel like it's almost like you're messing up something. And I'm sure there's someone out there who's going to disagree, and maybe the reading's not for that person. But the devil here is talking about, like I said, codependencies, addictions, taboo or bad behaviors. And the Hangman, once again, is saying, look at this from another perspective. So what are you doing to sabotage? What are you doing? That's what this is saying. Over the next week or so, your reading, Virgo, has a lot to do with you realizing what you, that you can have a new start, but that you need to start looking at things from other people's point of view. And I say that because you've got the Hangman twice. So that to me says you're not seeing things right. And the Devil card leads me to believe that the reason you don't see things correctly is because of some issues that maybe need to be addressed. Now, I'm not calling anyone out, Virgo. I'm reading the cards. This is probably not for most of you, but I have to tell you that when it talks to the bad behaviors and and I talk about taboo things, the Devil card, when the taboo, it could be anything, including like just being a workaholic. It could be, that the devil, although it can be an addiction, it could be working too much. And Virgos do tend to work a lot. Many times they tend to just completely immerse themselves in their jobs, which of course would mean that if you wanted a love relationship, you would need to have an alternate point of view. How does the other person feel about this? So yes, you have love opportunities, but only if you let go of the past and start seeing other people's point of view. Otherwise, there's no movement forward. It's just not possible, unless you find a doormat. I'm sorry. But anyway, what was your question, Virgo? Do you have a question? Here's your answer. Improving health. So maybe the reason that you got the Devil is maybe you've been not treating your body with the respect that you need to. Maybe you need to take care of yourself. And that leads to everything. I mean, look at that. It's almost like an electrical charge, like everything just boom, lots of electricity coming forth. And it's funny, she got her hands open. It's like she's grabbing it. So if there's an opportunity to improve your health, it will improve your love life too. So I don't know who that's going to resonate for, but if it resonates, please give me a thumbs up and let me know, okay? Thank you very much for being here and taking the time, Virgo. Good luck. Have a wonderful week. Bye.